And here we go with the news. I did mention that I was going to talk about the CBD issue in Ohio again. The Board of Pharmacy did, in fact, 2 days after last week's show on Friday, visit the Hemptations in Dayton. Wow. They pretty much reiterated with my employer exactly what I said. The agent who, and this is the funny part, the agent who is actually in charge of, his job is to regulate 14 dispensaries in the Dayton area, which he assured us with great passion, I say jokingly, that the very first of those patients won't be on March again. And so he also admitted that they were trying to protect the money spent by their people, like strong-arming us to not sell this product so that the dispensaries would sell it. Wow. With that, I say, you show me one grower that's going to grow a 0.3% or less THC, high CBD strand at any one of the grow facilities in Ohio, because it has to all be grown in Ohio, and I will stop selling our product. But there won't be one single grower that's going to take the time to grow that 0.3% or less THC, which I think is also funny. My employee asked him, well, what do we do? And the guy actually responded, well, basically nothing. Because, again, these people have no authority over anything sold anywhere in Ohio other than the dispensary set up under the medical marijuana board, the pharmacy. And so I also did find something, and this may make it a little clearer as to what once again separates CBD extracted from marijuana and CBD extracted from industrial hemp, and why that CBD extracted from industrial hemp is 100% legal. This comes from the Hoban Law Group. They are definitively one of the greatest enforcers or protectors of cannabis everywhere, in all honesty. So if you ever get in cannabis-related trouble, I would recommend looking up the Hoban. They were part of the group that sued the DEA. That's why they know exactly, and this goes back, again, 10 years ago. This isn't something new. This is actually old. And I'm going to read this. In the HIA suit, the court unequivocally determined that hemp and derivatives produced domestic under the Farm Bill is not a controlled substance. In fact, the court found the Farm Bill, as it relates to hemp, preempts the Controlled Substance Act. I'm sorry, it must have actually came down after the Farm Bill, which would have been 2014. I apologize. So this is 4 years old. Congress created an exception for hemp. Congress created an exception for hemp from the Controlled Substance Act. Farm Bill hemp is not a controlled substance. But what about CBD or other cannabinoids? The DEA briefly clearly states that the DOJ does not seek to control cannabinoids. The only cannabinoids derived from marijuana, e.g., flowers and resins of the cannabis plant above 0.3% THC, are controlled under the Controlled Substance Act and recognize the same. In other words, CBD or other cannabinoids are controlled substances only if derived from marijuana. Farm Bill hemp is not a controlled substance without debate. So there you have it. The attorneys have spoken. If Ohio, once again, if anybody in the state of Ohio wants to challenge the federal law on industrial hemp products, then that will be up to them. But I wholeheartedly believe that, once again, we don't sell anything illegal. We do not sell marijuana-derived CBD. We sell, as they call it, Farm Bill hemp. I'm going to start referring to it that Farm Bill hemp derived CBD products, as well as Farm Bill hemp derived food products and farm bill derived other things. So,
Just
there
to
you go.
circle
I hope
back,
once again.
the person who came to the Dayton store, was there any indication that that was a response to the video about the issue kind of going a little bit viral on Facebook, or it was just like a random
No,
thing or
no,
anything like that?
no. It wasn't. This is the funniest thing about it is he actually. I kind of left this out. He admitted, and again, he showed us a copy of the letter, but wouldn't let us keep it, which I thought he didn't even give us a copy of this policy of theirs for one thing, and he also showed my employee a copy of testing one of the products. So they got a complaint, and listen to me closely when I tell you what month this was. In February, they got a complaint in February, supposedly. Wow. So an agent from the board of the pharmacy came in, bought a product, and they tested it. Guess what? It tested 0.3% THC or lower. Okay. In the same breath that he tells my employee this, he's saying it's a law enforcement issue. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, in February, you took one of our products, you tested it, you came up with a conclusion that this product is illegal, and you didn't notice law enforcement? You didn't tell law enforcement? Once again, if I'm really selling marijuana derived products or marijuana at all, that's not going to happen for very long, folks. So they tested this product in February. They knew that under their opinion, and again, it's the Board of Pharmacy's opinion of the law. They have no legal jurisdiction, and they have no law enforcement. This is their opinion of the law. I just gave you the actual law. I just read to you the actual law. And so, no, supposedly it was a complaint. I heard that they were going, and honestly, I think that they're going around and they're talking to places that are selling a particular product. I'm not going to name that one particular product. I treat all our particular products all the same. And so, the fact of the matter is they actually proved that our products are legal by testing them. And so I find that very funny that they're going to come in and tell us that it's supposedly illegal, and they did testing, yet it's not illegal, and they don't really know what the law is. And so, we're status quo. We're going to move ahead forward. I'm going to continue to sell hemp farm bill derived CBD products to our customers who absolutely love them and use them for all kinds of reasons. And that will be that. And that is that.
Absolutely. Hemptations.com,
moving on a little
bit. Don't forget
that's right.
Hemptations.com, locations, all that stuff. Facebook, or all over the place.
That is correct. That is correct. And so hopefully once again that clarifies things on that. I know we did have one question after last week's show on that. We had a couple. One person wasn't clear because he still said that all hemp was marijuana. And so that is that. Well, once again, I have proven that not all hemp is marijuana, or is any hemp marijuana for that matter. It wouldn't be legal if it was.
And that's why you should be here every Wednesday at noon on the Hemptations Beach Facebook page for the High Noon Hemp Show to learn.
That is correct. To clarify these things as much as I possibly can.